Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. You're looking really dapper. Show everybody how dapper you're looking tonight. Yeah, look at styling and profiling. Looking good. Yeah, what's the big occasion? Got a date tonight. Oh, well, way to go. Don't want to mess up the hair. Come on now. Got that Jerry Lee Lewis thing going for you. Yeah, who's the victim of the plot? Nobody I know. Okay, well, that makes sense. And where are you going on this romantic little tete-a-tete? Little food, walk in the park. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good thing to do. Yes, it is a good thing to do. I mean, everybody's getting out again, right? You better believe it. Only, what? You got some kind of cologne on? Yeah. What cologne? It smells familiar. Ode to peanut butter. If it attracts ladies, why not? I agree with you. Well, I'm going to do the show. You go get ready, okay? You go do that. And, hey, have fun. Good luck to you. You know what I'm talking about. Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. Welcome once again to this week's hilarious slop fest that we like to call GainerWorld Live. My name is Tim Gainer, coming to you live from the GainerWorld International Complex in a place in an undisclosed location somewhere in the Midwestern United States. But it's no surprise. Everybody knows it's from the great city of Chicago. Having a good time so far. Thank you very much. You hear that in the background. Phone lines are already open. You can call in. You can talk to us. Talk to us on the in the chat room, which people have already come in. MU City has come in already. Liz Jecka. Hi, Liz. How are you? MU City. Always good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Yeah, look, people are going. MU City, set me aflame and cast me free. Away, you wretched world of tethers. Yeah, so MU City obviously is taking up his goth writing classes again. Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Liz wants to know, so are you a sharp-dressed man? This is about as good as it gets. Truer words you will never read. All of it's true. So that's in my kind of town. Chicago is. Yes, it is MU City. I'm loving it too. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. If you are new to our little yuck fest, or yuck fest, depending upon how you look at things, come on into the chat room. We'd love to hear from you. Interact with folks. That's really what this show is about. For the next hour, all I do is I yak and I read things in the chat room that you'll probably not see if you're watching the replay, but I will definitely run things down to you and letting you know what's going on. Mainly what we do is we like to just hang out and we talk to each other and we make each other laugh and just make sure that everybody is okay. That's what it's been about for the whole time. That's why we went live on this show, and we'd love to have you be part of it. So please, by all means, join in. Don't be afraid. Our phone lines are also open to the people who know the phone number. If you don't, good luck with that. So it's been an interesting week, to say the least. Things kind of happen. And I'm just going to get this out in the open right now. I've never said, and anybody who's ever watched this show realizes I'm not the brightest bulb in the lamp. Okay? And I've never made contrary claims to that. If you are also a regular If you're also a regular viewer, you know that right now the GainerWorld International Complex is currently without air conditioning. So if you hear a little whirring sound in the background, there's a reason for that, and I will get to that in a moment. But because of all the lights, obviously, that we have around here and all the equipment that's going on, it tends to get a little warm, even on a beautiful night as it is in Chicago, where I believe it's like 70 degrees right now, and it's just a gorgeous, has the last couple of days, it's just been gorgeous here in the great city of Chicago. And since we have been, we've been without air conditioning, we decided to get this. This is, in case you haven't noticed, the Arctic Air Evaporative Cooling Unit. It is a wonderful little device. And it has been helping out. It's been doing the job quite nicely since we have had to go without air for the next, well, it's come down to now to about 5 weeks until we can actually get the air conditioning fixed here in the complex. Pardon me. It's allergies. I'm vaccinated. It's okay. It's okay. That being said, I'm going to make this public because I owe people an apology. And I'll tell you why in a second. My assistant today, knowing that things are cooling off a little bit, but the warmer weather is coming, that is for sure. And the fact that I'm going to be traveling and doing shows in the coming weeks, decided to get me something really, really nice. And that is this. This is the Arctic Air Power Chill. Now, what is the Arctic Air Power Chill, you may be asking yourself, especially when you've got the Arctic Air Evaporative Cooling Unit. What this is a more personal size of evaporative cooling unit, if you will. And it was brought to me today by the good folks at Bed Bath & Beyond, who I appreciate. I don't know that much about the organization. I just know that they are really good people. They are fun folks. And so my assistant went out and got this at Bed Bath & Beyond, not realizing, realizing because they had also gotten this with like coupons. And look, I'm going to admit, when it comes to like coupons and discounts and things like this, this is just too much work for me. Okay? I'm a guy, as you can tell. And guys sometimes think the way they do. And the way they do is when you go in and you get something, you walk in, you see the item, you pick it up, you bring it to the counter, you pay for it, and you leave. No muss, no fuss. Okay? Little sister is here from the CO. Aw, yeah. Good to see you, Jude. But there apparently is now this weird consumerism conspiracy that's going on where people can take coupons and put them against coupons and special sales and discounts where something that'll cost you, say, $30 when you walk out of there costs you 85 cents. I don't know how this works. In a lot of ways, I don't care how it works because, like I said, guy. I walk in, grab stuff, and go. I'm busy. I can't sit back and go, well, let's see. This is $29.97. So if I take the 20% coupon and put this up against the sale price, which is $19.97, and I can use the other special discount that I've got because I've got the phone app, I can walk away and pay $1.37 for this. Can't do it. Just can't do it. My assistant, however, did. and brought this back. And I have to admit, the unit works really well. That is to say, the second unit works well. And the reason I say the second unit is because we filled up, we did all the things that we were supposed to do with the personal cooling unit. Filled it with ice and soaked the filter and did all that other cool stuff. And turned it on high. It's got cool lights in it and everything like that. We're playing with the lights and everything's great. And it worked great for about 5 minutes. And then suddenly it just kind of died. For no reason. It just ceased to work. And I'm automatically thinking to myself, come on, Arctic Air. We've been pushing you ever since we got the evaporative cooling unit. Okay? I mean, we're on your side. And all of a sudden you're going to pull this? No, not good. So... Hold that thought. Let's catch up with Amy City for just a second. Okay, I was going to try to communicate today with only song lyrics. I'm failing to find one regarding assistance. Since when did you have an assistant? Since I moved into this place because I need all the help I can get. This has been going on for years. The wife's been doing the same thing for a while, but it became way too time consuming. Exactly! That's my point! I can't take 2 hours to go and just... Okay, this is 13% of this off of $5. And no, I can't do it. No, too much brain work hurts the head. Let me go in, buy the Laffy Taffies, and leave. Okay? Just that simple. Amy City also said that conspiracy has nothing on the recent QAnon stuff, saying that if JFK Jr. is alive, and was going to come out of hiding to support Apricot Head at his recent rally. Yeah, I know. Which is really funny because, well, Kennedy was a Democrat. Go figure. And Amy City just said of the cooling unit, it's dead, Jim. So, that being said, Little Sister says, place a big bag of ice water over a bucket in front of the fan. Homemade swamp cooler. No. People have told me that. I'm not playing that either, okay? But I kind of sort of am with these new units. With, especially with the new Arctic Air personal cooling unit. Arctic Air, sponsor the show. Competitive rates. So my assistant had to leave. Because, limited time and, well, budget. So that being said, I said, okay, you know what? I'll take the unit back. Not a problem. So I went back to Bed Bath & Beyond with my bag and my DOA evaporative cooling, personal cooling unit. And I just said, okay, I want to return this. I want to return this. And, the girl behind the desk, oh, okay, no problem. Here you go. Here's your money. Not a problem. Have a nice day. Here's how much will be returned to you. Okay, great. So I left there. MU City says, and Liz, I'm far from a sharp-dressed man, but Plopsy is looking rather dapper. This is true. He was looking rather killer. You have to watch the replay. He's looking good tonight. But then again, got a date. Liz said you were never very good at math. I was an English major, okay? Come on. Help me out here. So I left and I make the call. I'm like, okay, hey, listen, I returned the unit, don't worry about it. Well, just get another one. Are you going to send me through this again? Fine, I'll go back and get another one. Now remember, I said that when this was originally purchased, this was done through a series of strange financial, mathematical, sociological, devious, stick-it-to-the-man equations that somehow there was a huge discount off this particular unit. And I go back into the store and I grab it, I find another unit. Here I am. Boom. Put it on the counter. Well, it's Y amount of money. Well, I understood that it was supposed to be X amount of money. Well, I don't see anything about that, sir. Immediately, the testosterone line breeding son of a gun who knows nothing about this economic conspiracy says, don't worry about it. Just give me it. And I walk out to the car. Feeling pretty good, thinking, okay, this one can't possibly mess up. We'll be okay about this. Make another call. Okay, got another system. For the discounted amount of money, right? No, it wasn't for the discount. What? It wasn't exactly like that, but you have to understand this is a YouTube show, so, dramatic effect. Long story short, I have been mildly chastised for my lack of economic prowess. But I do have a brand new Arctic Air personal chill cooler. And I couldn't be prouder. But I do thank, I thank my sister for being as kind as they are. Because it is going to get a little warm as the weeks go on. And we did try it out. I did try it out. I don't have it on in the studio right now because it has a rather high-pitched sound to it. That we tried to overcome it, and it just doesn't work. And you can hear it, and it's very annoying. But it does work, and I do plan on using it. That is a fact. So my thanks to my assistant, and all apologies for not having the economic prowess that I do to play with these things. But it was very kind, and thank you very much. Judy says, Plopsy never looked dapper. Dinner is ready. Gotta go. See you in the replay. All right, little sister, we'll talk to you real soon. Coupons and apps are not your friend. Get to know the system. No. 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 I have been talked into I've been talked into having these apps on my phone. I've been talked into saving coupons. I repeat, mail. Walk in, see stuff, get stuff, bring to counter, give money, go home. It's a real simple process. It's just the way it is. So yeah, I can't help it. I'm sorry. That's just all there is to it. But yes, so just so everybody knows, yes, my Arctic Air personal chill economy thing is working quite nicely, and it will be a very, very much needed addition to my already in use and very proud of it Arctic Air evaporative cooling unit. So thank you, Arctic Air. Sponsor of the show. Competitive rates. Just saying. So yeah, so that's what happened just today alone. I don't know what it is about Fridays. I really don't know what it is about Fridays. But it is. It's Friday. It's Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Had to do it. Sorry. So yeah. So again, it's turned into a very beautiful week. Or weekend, actually. It's going to be a beautiful weekend here in Chicago. Plans. Tell me what plans are for you guys. Let me know what you're up to. We're also going to talk about... I did a little bit of research. I'm going to get into this after the song. We're going to do a little bit of research. I did a little research and came up with something, and I want to run this past you guys. But in the meantime, let me do this. Let me go ahead and grab old Betsy here. Oh. Which, by the way, do I have more than one assistant? No, I do not. I do not have more than one assistant. No, my life is complicated enough. Thank you very much. Let me think here. All right, this one just came to mind. Don't know why it came to mind, but, we'll give it a shot. There's a light, certain kind of light, thorn on every little thing. Oh, what good does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. There's a way, so the people say, it falls on every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. Hey, hey, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody. To love somebody the way I love you. There's a way, so the people say, shines I want to see. I want my life to be, live with you, live with you. Baby, I'm a man, and I'm doing all I can. I live and breathe for you, and I want my life to be, live with you, live with you. Hey, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody the way I love you. No, you got to hear it go. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody the way I love you. I don't know why. I love that song. I don't care what you say. You can say whatever you want about the whole Saturday Night Fever, New York State of Mind, or whatever those songs were, style Bee Gees, their early stuff to me was always their best. Always was their best stuff. Always loved that. Liz is saying, you read your sister's comment wrong. My sister's comment says, coupons and apps are not your friend. Got to know the system. Okay. So, all right. So what you're telling me is that, all right. So she's saying that she tried it and it didn't work. Okay. So this tells me that I have backup on this. That people just don't, can't do it. Got to know the system. Coupons and apps are not your friend. This is the important part of that statement, as far as I'm concerned. Just saying. Speaking of music, which we were just a second ago, I was doing some research for the show today. Yes, I did. And I've got to be getting older. I've got to be getting older. Because Odyssey Magazine, which I'm sure is one of your favorite publications too, they put out a list of songs. Amu City saying it was a little different not hearing it in the Barry Gibb distinct vocal style. Yeah, I know. I'm not Barry. No. Have my groin slammed into a vice grip. I don't think it's going to happen. But Odyssey Magazine is saying that they've put out a list of songs. Now, and this is the list of songs. Pardon me while I put on the official, this is really serious stuff, glasses. This is the list of songs that almost everyone knows the words to. Now, when I read lists like this, I think of songs along the lines of, Twist and Shout. I was just thinking how I could say that without being inappropriate. Yes, I know, Amu City. You do try, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, when I think of songs like this, I think of things like, the old stuff, like, Hey Jude, Twist and Shout, stuff that we grew up, stuff that I grew up with. Not so these days, it would appear. Although there are some, classics on here. According to Odyssey Magazine, and they actually, I have a list of 21, so we get a bonus track. But so these are the 21 songs, according to Odyssey Magazine, that almost everyone knows the words to. Okay? Number 21, and I can't see how you can... yeah, I guess you could. But Cotton Eye Joe by Rednecks. It's I don't know all of them. I know some of them, but I'm not sure that that's something that everybody knows. Amy City says, yep, I know it. Okay. Well, I kind of figured you would. I kind of figured you would. Because Amy City, I will say this about him publicly. He's one of the people that actually is very up and adept to music in just about every form. He is a music connoisseur, and I've always respected him for that. That being said, though, that's number 21. Now, here they are, the top 20 songs that everybody should know the words to. Number 20, Ice Ice Baby. Really? I mean, I know the lyrics, or I know the chorus, rather, but I don't know the lyrics to it. Number 19, Gwen Stefani's Hollaback Girl. How can you How can you know all of the words to Holla Back Girl? Really, I swear to God. Again, this just shows that I'm just out of the loop is all. Number 18, No Scrubs, TLC. Amy City says, I got Holla Back Girl, but Ice Ice Baby, I'm rusty. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I get it. No Scrubs, another one. I know the chorus. Number 17, Barbie Girl. It's like, I think what Odyssey Magazine needs to do is they need to get a little bit more exact about this. These are songs that almost everyone knows the words to the chorus. Because the chorus is actually quite memorable. Especially things with Barbie Girl and No Scrubs. Now see, this one I know. Number 16, Sweet Home Alabama. Skinnerd. Everybody knows that one. At least I think everybody knows it. Number 15, gotta love this one. Sweet Caroline. Neil Diamond. Not sure that people know the lyrics to it, but they know the chorus and they know when to come in. It's come on. It's a karaoke favorite. Number 14, again, we get off the beaten track here. Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. I'm vaccinated. It's allergies. Yeah. Amy City saying, not so much. Late Gen X and beyond. Yeah, most of these down pat. Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus, number 14. Number 13, TikTok by Kesha. Nothing. 12 and 11, I can agree with. Number 12, We Will Rock You. And number 11, Bohemian Rhapsody. Both Queen classics. Of course, you got them, We Will Rock You. How hard is that? Bohemian Rhapsody, a little tougher, but somehow people seem to manage to squeeze through that. Amy City saying, a little rusty on TikTok. Yeah, no, I know nothing about it. Do I look like a Kesha fan? I mean, come on. And it's nothing against anybody who's a Kesha fan. I'm sure she's a fine, gifted artist. Okay, coming down to the top 10. Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Now, I'm going to admit right here on the spot that I am a Gaga fan. I do love me some Stefani. I really do. Bad Romance ain't one of them, though. I love Paparazzi. Love the stuff that she did with A Star Is Born. Edge of Glory. Great track. Bad Romance. Not so much. Number 9. Adele, Rolling in the Deep. Again, loves me some Adele. Her 21 album was great. Rolling in the Deep, love the track, don't know the words. It's one of those. It's one of those that you just kind of you can kind of work your way through the chorus, but after a while, it's like, yeah, no. Don't know what to tell you about that. Number 8, Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Know the chorus, don't know the lyrics. Number 7, Single Ladies by Beyonce. Okay, Amy City says, guilty, I know that one. Okay, Shake It Off. That's all right, man. Say it loud, say it proud. It's nothing wrong with that. 7, Single Ladies, Beyonce. Don't know this one. I know it, but it's not something I would, you won't catch me in the car singing it. Just saying. Number 6, which makes sense. Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. It's the 80s. I can relate to a certain degree. I remember playing that on my old radio show a whole bunch of times. Number 5 is Wannabe by Spice Girls. I know the introduction. But you will be dancing in the car to single ladies. Now, well, I can neither confirm nor deny this fact. Wannabe by Spice Girls. Yeah, I do know the words to that. I don't know if I know all the words to it, but I'm pretty sure, I've heard it enough times. And I played it enough times on my show. Number 4 in the list of top 20 songs that, according to Odyssey magazine, everyone knows the words to. And I disagree with about half of these. Number 4 is I Write Sins, Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco. I didn't even know Panic at the Disco had singles out. It wasn't a single? I don't know. I know the band. I know Panic at the Disco. But I don't know about that track. Number 3, Mr. Brightside by the Killers. Yeah. I know of the Killers. I know that I know that they're a great band. This much I do know. Have I heard any of their tracks whatsoever? The quick answer to that is no. I do not. And I claim total ignorance to that. I should probably sit down and listen to their catalog, because everybody tells me they're just such a great band. Same, both of those tracks are etched into the wrinkles of my brain. Okay, good to know. Amu City, obviously on top of his 90s pop. That's okay, man. Nothing wrong with that. Number 2, obviously, and I'm really surprised this isn't number 1. Number 2, Don't Stop Believin', Journey. Much as I foster my hatred for Steve Perry destroying a perfectly good rock and roll band, yes, that is a famous song. Yes, I have been known to be slightly inebriated, singing that at the top of my lungs in bars back in the 80s sometime. And yes, I do have a copy of the album. So, there you have it. And the number 1 song that everybody knows the words to, according to Odyssey magazine, All Star by Smash Mouth. This one I can understand. I don't know that it's more popular than Don't Stop Believin', but I can kind of see it where it would lie in there. So yeah. That's just one of those things. So there you have it. I'm sorry. I don't agree with half of these. I I don't see people walking down the street singing Party in the USA. I really don't, How many people do you know that, can actually sit back, and sing without the monitor, sing karaoke to Hollaback Girl? It's a great track. I'll openly admit it. But, I have a friend who is a huge Gwen Stefani fan. Just huge. And I give her all kinds of crap about that. And I always reference that, that line, I ain't no Hollaback Girl. But I don't know the rest of the song. Mr. Brightside? What? Amu City is saying, thanks to internet culture, All Star has a cult following bigger than Journey. Yeah, that is true. That is generally true. And let's face it, they are part of the internet culture. Because they're, late 90s? When was Smash Mouth? 92? 93? I know I was on the air. I was playing, I want to say I was at the bus, WBUS 99.9, Kankakee, Chicago. And I know that I played Smash Mouth a bunch of times. Hollaback Girl was written by Pharrell Williams. Okay, well, that would make sense. Pharrell Williams. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Anytime I think about Pharrell Williams, You got to think about Happy. And what was that nasty ass track that he got sued for? I can't remember which one it was. Smash Mouth formed in 94. Yeah, that's it. So I was on the air at the time. Because I do remember playing a lot of Smash Mouth. Between that and their cover of I'm a Believer. You know. Those were golden years back in the days of radio. Back when we could just play whatever we want. The Last DJ. All Star was released in 99. Okay. Was I on the air? No, I actually got off the air in 95. So I know I played Smash Mouth. This much I do know. But hey, whatever. I could be wrong. Could be wrong indeed. But that's okay. Nothing like making a complete fool of yourself on the internet. Let the entire world see what a fool you are. It's okay, not a problem. Speaking of which, thank you again for tuning in. It's been an interesting week, and the fact that people are actually showing up and still watching the show, especially with, we're almost out of this COVID thing. We're almost out of it. I'm not saying we are, but we're almost out of it. And people are going out again, and that's great. I have no problem with that. The reason that we started this show was because everybody was hunkered down and sheltered in place and all that good fun stuff. And that's why we started the show. We started the show so people could check in with each other, have a place to go, say hi, relax, let their hair down. And, a lot of people are getting out now, and that's great. I have no issue with this at all. And who knows? It might get to the point where I might have to shut this thing down simply because everybody's out and enjoying themselves again. And I really would have no issue with that at all. Not that I don't enjoy doing this. I love doing this. I love being able to talk to you guys every week. But let's face it, we all have a life. And I know you have a life, and I get it. And the fact that you want to spend an hour with me, I appreciate. But people have been cooped up for 16 months. And that's why I'm really happy that we're going to be doing it again. We're going to be going out. We're going to be playing live again. Having all kinds of fun. Go to timgainer.com. You'll get all the details on that. MU City is saying, hey, speaking of a breakdown of society, did you see that the MIT computers have projected a complete collapse of society in 2040? No, I didn't. I really didn't see that. But then again, are they any different than the guys that'll sit out there on Lower Wacker Drive and tell you that the end is near while they're munching on the lids of their refrigerator boxes? Seriously now. I can't, the Mayans told us that we were going to be, dead in the water a few years ago, didn't they? The Mayan calendar, remember all that? Remember Y2K? Remember all that? It's the end of the world. The guy in the bar, telling Tippi Hedren it's the end of the world and the birds. Remember that? Yeah. Sorry. I just don't, I don't subscribe to those theories anymore. I simply look at it as, when the page is turned and your name's on it, ain't a lot you can do. Until then, don't sweat it. MU City saying, hell, on New Year's Eve, 1999-2000, I was at an orgy just in case. Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it, pal. If you're going to go big. You know, go big or go home. No pun intended. No pun intended. Let's just stop. Oh, Lord. Or in the words of Bill Cosby, whoo, Lord. If you say go out with a bang, you got it, brother. Oh, my God. Here we go. Yeah. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't subscribe to that anymore. I really don't. I've already told people that if for some reason I become like too feeble, you know, this is how I feel about it. I've already told people. I've told people in my family. I've told friends, staff. If it gets to the point where one day I'm too feeble, just put a bullet through my head. I'll understand. I will totally understand. You know, I've told my boys, you know, if that happens, you just walk up to me. Sorry, Dad, too feeble. Boom! I will understand. I really will. No hard feelings. Okay? And this whole thing about, you know, well, the bomb's going to drop and the sun's going to fall on us and Y2K and Halley's Comet and my dog ate my homework and all of that. I ain't got time for it anymore. I just don't. Y2K had to be. No, I'll tell you what it was that really should have told us that this is just all a waste of time. Is that whole thing with the Mayan calendar. The Mayans had it down to the day. This is the day that society will end. You must be ready. And on that day, there were people. Yeah, Hail Bop, remember that? You know, jump on a spaceship. Yep, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, remember Doe? Remember all that? Mm-hmm. Yep, get in your Nike jumpsuits. We're going for a ride. A trippy connection has come into the chat room this afternoon or this evening or however it is that we've got it. Trippy, how you doing, man? Always good to see you coming into the chat room. But yeah, no, I just don't subscribe to all that anymore. You know, it's like when the page is turned and your name's on it, that's it. If the sun's going to explode, you know, really? So yeah, I ain't got time for all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, Trippy saying, I'm doing really good. It's been a while. Been very busy. Well, that's a good thing. Well, I can imagine. You've been quite busy, my man. You know, and believe me, I get it. You know, what with the little babies and all that. That's okay. Believe me, I understand it. And that's why we have replays for this. It's perfectly all right. It is perfectly okay. But be that as it may. Let me grab this again real fast. Here we go. She's not doing too good at the moment. What are you talking about? She's not doing. Are you talking about my goddaughter? You better talk to me, mister. Don't you tell me my little girl's not doing good. I'm going to sit here and wait for a second because I'm getting some news in that we need to talk about. Or at least I need to talk to other people about it. I'm going to play this one in the meantime. Well, I've got dreams enough for one, Well, I've got love enough for three. I've got my hopes to comfort me. I've got my new horizons out to sea. But I'm never gonna lose your precious gift. It will always be that way. 'Cause I know I'm gonna find my peace of mind someday. Someday. Where is this place that we have found? Nobody knows where we are bound. Got my feeling I need to see, 'cause I've shed tears too many for me. But I'm never gonna lose your precious gift. It will always be that way. 'Cause I know I'm gonna find my peace of mind someday. Someday. Following the stormy breeze, spread your wings. I'm beginning to see. Well, I've had dreams enough for one. Well, I've got love enough for three. I've got my hopes to comfort me. I've got my new horizon out to sea. But I'm never gonna lose your precious gift. It will always be that way. 'Cause I know I'm gonna find my peace of mind someday. Someday. Nobody plays the Moody Blues anymore. I wonder why. Well, thank you. Got a dog outside barking at me. Well, that's usually the reaction that I get when it comes to these kind of things. Gotta get used to it after a while. All right, so Trippy is saying, as far as goddaughter goes, she's unwell, struggling to breathe. She's got bronchitis, so they sent her home last night. We noticed she's not doing any better, but we're told to keep an eye on her. She's still taking her feeds and regulating oxygen. Okay, well, that's a good thing. That's always a lot of fun. Bronchitis is a drag. Sorry to hear that, poor little thing. If she gets worse, she'll need to go back in, have trouble. Yeah, I understand that. It's Grayson's fault. Go ahead, blame it. Come on, she's a little baby girl, man. She's gonna get sick. Don't blame it on the kids. He came home from daycare with it. Got us all, but it hit her the most. She'll be fine. Just keeping an eye on her. Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah. No, childhood sicknesses, they're a drag. Just by way of the fact that she's a baby and she's going through all that stuff. Believe me, I get it. I really do get it. But I'm sure that, lovely Lady Fair's got her hands full. Believe me, I understand. And Dad's probably staying up a whole bunch of nights too. It's all part of the joy of parenthood. Yeah, had to go through that a whole handful of times, dude. Believe me, I get it. Believe me, I get it. But he's hoping her, she gets well real soon. Get her little meds in her, and she'll be sleeping it off in no time. Better living through chemistry, I always say. But that's just me. Let me see. Trippy's also saying, though she's got an amazing smile and big eyes. She does, man. I have seen the pictures, and she is just, when her little face lights up, you can tell the whole room lights up, and that's pretty cool. So, God bless her. I hope she's doing okay. Hope everybody's doing okay. I hope Grayson's doing great, and I hope, Freya's doing all right, and Elijah, and, everybody. Yeah, one of these days we're going to get out there. We'll see what happens, But right now, as you can see down here, got things to do. Please make your plans early. Evergreen Park, I'm coming home. I am coming home to the place that I got thrown out of a whole bunch of times. Even Carl Keegan at the last second comes on in. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Always good to talk to you. Although I've seen you running around train stations, which, I'm pretty sure that's can never lead to any good. Oh, yeah. Nice to see that you came in at the end of the show. Always good to see. As usual, late to the party. I hear you. Yeah, but late to the party, but you'll be the last to leave. We know about that. Okay, Amy City, even Amy City, got a jet. Talk to you next week. Absolutely, Amy City. Always good to see you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. Hope you're not making use of the public bathrooms. Obviously, Simon has got these same ideas that I do, and I just watched, a documentary on George Michael. I'm just saying. I coincidence? You be the judge. Dang, Skip. Yeah, you can always tell when it's one of those weekends. I'm a clean boy now. I'll bet you are. Define clean, sir. Define clean. And with that, we're going to go ahead. We're going to start wrapping things up. As always, I appreciate everybody that comes by. Always, yeah, exactly. Appreciate everybody who always comes into the chat room. If you're watching the show, you get to see what it is that we do. If you're watching the replay, this is what we do. We have fun. And we talk to each other, and we make sure that everything's okay. And we want you to be a part of it. We really do want you to be a part of it. All you have to do is just come on back here, like and subscribe. That's the best thing you do. The best thing you can do for me is two things. Number one, please help me make it to my personal egotistical best of 100 subscribers. If you're new to the show, please subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Hit the bell, hit the notifications, hit that like, that thumbs up thing, because that helps promote the show and it brings it to a wider audience. And I really do appreciate that. Is that the coronas? No, I'm vaccinated. Stop it. Stop with the rumors. Just don't do that anymore. No, I've got the shots, so we're okay. It's perfectly all right. But yeah, go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I totally appreciate it. Hit the notifications. Maybe we'll get to 100 subscribers one day, and then we can all design the YouTube page for GainerWorld, and we can all design it together. Wouldn't that be cool? We can totally do that. And all you got to do is just, 19th hole cough. Yeah, well, the The cigar's on 18. No, it's not. No. That's a joke. I don't even do that. It's not even an option for me anymore. But by all means, like, subscribe, please, hit the notifications. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Get the damn shot. Wear the damn mask. Let's get over this stuff so we can all get together and have some fun. Join me. You can join me in August and September, whatever the case may be. And we will see you all next week. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. In other words, if you like it, hey, you know what to do. We'll see you next week. We out. Peace. Thank you.